What's up everybody, welcome to We Do Tech. Now a while back I asked you guys on Twitter if you want to see me do a Threadripper unboxing, even though it's kinda old, all of the Threadripper hype is already over. But most of you guys said, yeah, you actually want to see it, so that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna show you guys the Threadripper, unbox the CPU, I'm gonna show you a motherboard and then the graphics card as well. And all of that is gonna be for a build that's coming up pretty soon, and I'm pretty excited for the build because it's going to be something a bit different. It's not in just a normal case, so that's going to be pretty cool. I can't wait to actually do that. Planning to do it with Rebel Tech, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, let's quickly grab them at the back there. Yeah, at the back there, and then yeah, just show you guys what it looks like. Yeah. Do you live in South Africa and want to get yourself some awesome new gaming products? Well, go check out Rebel Tech. They have extremely low prices and they stock all the major brands like ASUS, MSI, Gigabyte, Corsair and many more. You're also able to get Destiny 2 when purchasing selected NVIDIA GTX 1080 or 1080 Ti graphics cards. So check out the link in the video description to go get yourself a new graphics card and a new game. So first up, the Threadripper. I'm gonna just put this one over here. Strix X399-E. So I'm gonna check that one out. And then finally, the RX VEGA 64 Strix. So both the motherboard and the GPU is sent to me by ASUS South Africa. So a big thank you to them. But we'll get into these just after we check out the Threadripper. So let's quickly check that out. Now, first off, a lot of you guys probably saw the boxing, which looks insanely cool. Nobody really does like cool unboxings like this, so cool packaging. So this is pretty cool to see. And yeah, let's just quickly open it up. Okay, so first off, I do have my phone up here just to get you guys a different angle. So hopefully it looks pretty cool. You guys can just tell me in the comments. So first up, we have to apparently rip it here. Don't really, hopefully I don't screw anything up. Rip. There we go. Cool, okay, so that's done. I don't want to drop the CPU, please. So let's just get that out of the way. So yeah, as you guys can see, it looks insanely cool. You can see the CPU inside there. But now let's quickly just open this up. So first up, we take the top cover off, and then let's just take this one out. So there you guys can see it's just inside the small container thingy. Let's quickly put that to the side and check out what's over here. So here we just have a Threadripper stickers, manual, and then it just fits in there. Then we also have the wrench that you actually have to use to screw in, or just to open up the cover for the CPU. So we've got that, and then just a adapter for cooling as well. So this is pretty cool. Not a lot of times you get them with, so that's nice and dandy. Let's just quickly put that down here. And now we get into the CPU. So let's just quickly put that like that, and then I don't know what's gonna happen. Turn to unlock, lift, hopefully don't let fall. That looks pretty cool. Hello. So here is the CPU. So this is a massive thing. So pretty cool. So this is the 1920X. So it's not the top of the range one, but come on, this thing is still brutal. So let's just quickly see what do I do. Whoa. Okay, so there we go. That gave me a bit of a fright. Okay, now all we have to do is lift that up like that. Not like that really. So there we go. It's actually out. Let me just quickly see if I can pull this out. So there it is. I don't know if you guys can see. So that's a massive CPU. Should we show it over here? This thing is massive. I mean, that's my hand. So that's pretty cool to actually see. Let me quickly just get a normal CPU and then just compare it against this one. Okay, so this is just a normal i3 2nd gen CPU, and then this is Threadripper. So it's not really a badass CPU, this one, but still, come on, it's like you can fit almost 3 in here if you like squeeze them in. So that's pretty crazy. So just to show you guys at the back as well, I mean that's like 2 CPUs in one. So usually with the previous AMDs you got the pins. Now everything, the pins is actually on the motherboard like Intel's. So it's better personally for me, because there's a lot less chance of you actually breaking the CPU. You could perhaps bend the pins on the motherboard, but I'd rather buy a new motherboard than a CPU. So this is pretty cool. I do like the design they went with. The packaging is super cool. I really do like it. But now let's quickly just put it back, and then we can quickly take a look at the X399 Strix and then also the VEGA 64 Strix. So let's get into that. Okay, so now let's quickly take a look at the motherboard, which is the ASUS STRIX X399-E gaming motherboard. So we're quickly going to take a look at this one, what's inside, and yeah, just take a glimpse at what the future is going to hold for the build. Let's quickly open, sorry for the mic, open it up. Let's take that out first, take a look at some normal CD, get the manual with all of the, always keep motherboard's manual, because you never know when you actually might need that, especially with just all of the pins and everything. So then you just have a bunch of small screws, some stickers, more stickers, coupon, some zip ties, and then gaming on door hanger thingamajig. What's more? Okay, then you just have your I/O shield, got your Wi-Fi antennas. So this is always cool with the higher end motherboards. They do come with built-in Wi-Fi, which is awesome. I've got your SLI bridge, got some RGB extension cables. This is, I think it's for your Wi-Fi antenna. Just some more connections, some more, I think, RGB connections, SATA cables and SATA cables. So let's just quickly get these out of the way and then take a look closer at the motherboard. Okay, so let's just quickly get it out. So as you guys can see, it's a pretty beefy board. You actually have a fan here to cool your I/O, which is pretty crazy. So I haven't really seen that on a motherboard. I know you sometimes with the bridge here, you do get it there. I think with ASUS, or with ASRock I saw that. But this is pretty cool. You're gonna have a bunch of LEDs around. You've got your 8 DIMM slots. You have your 4 PCI Express times 16 slots. So you are able to quad SLI if you wanted to, and then also quad Crossfire. So that's pretty cool for DIMM slots or PCI Express slots. You've got your, what else? So your power, CPU power, motherboard power. Also for I/O, you have your BIOS reset switch, your Wi-Fi. You have up to 8 USB 3.1s, I think. Probably gigabit Ethernet ports, USB Type C, and there's also probably 3.1 Gen 2, and then just your normal audio. So that's pretty much it. You guys are going to see a full build of this. Like I said, this is just like a teaser for the upcoming build. But now let's quickly take a look at the VEGA 64 Strix, because that's also going to be pretty cool. Okay, so here is the VEGA 64, which we're quickly going to take a look at. I did already open it up actually, and all I can say is it's a massive card. Really, this thing is huge. So let's just quickly take a look at this thing. Okay, first up you got your thingamajiggy here with all of the manuals, the CDs, all the doodads you'll probably need, but what we're not going to look at now. Then you actually, first take a look at these. You have your just extension, and then also just some Velcro straps, which we're not really going to need. And then nothing below here. Then you have the card. So usually all of the Strix cards look the same, but the thing with this one, it's freaking thick. Just look at that one. Jeez. I did actually measure it up against a gigabyte GU1, and this thing is so much thicker. The cooling on this thing is going to be insane, but we already know that of ASUS, the Strix cards, the cooling is really good. So yeah, it's not really too much going on here. Let's quickly take a look just at the ports. So for ports, you just have 2 HDMIs, 2 display ports, and a DVI-D, which I kind of think DVI-D should just die out. I don't really like it anymore, but a lot of old cars are still using it. But yeah, not really too much going on here. You do have your RGB headers up here, which is pretty cool. Oh, your PWM headers here. You do have a RGB one up here as well, so I wasn't wrong. But yeah, that's cool that ASUS does include that, even though you don't really use it a lot of times, but it's always a nice to have. You never know when you just might need more PWM connections and just link it up with your graphics card. So that's really nice. So just some more specs about the card. I don't think I'm gonna do a full review on the Strix card because it's already been done. But it does have 8 gigs of HBM2 memory, 2048-bit memory interface, so that's massive. And then it does have 4096 stream processors. Now, usually with CUDA cores, you get that with an NVIDIA stream processor, you get with with AMD. So you can't really compare them, but that is quite a lot. So this is the strongest card AMD has made so far. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the VEGA 64 Strix. You do have your, I believe this is RGB backlit, so that's also going to look pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of it. Now I am also just going to do a benchmark against the 1920X against the i9 I have back there, which is the 7900X. So I'm just going to do a benchmark between them as well, so that will come out later. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a big thanks to ASUS and Rebels again for sending all these parts. And then again, just the final time, the build is coming later, so that's going to be pretty cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, please like, share, comment. If you like the camera being at the top with a bit of a different angle, let me know in comments if you like me unboxing stuff. Also, drop a like down in the comments below, and the like in the comments. Now drop a like and drop a comment in the comments below, and drop a like, press the like button, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will check all of you next time. Cheers, guys.